Hello, hello. Good morning. Happy Monday. Happy new week. Um, let's go. Let's get into this. We're ready to execute calmness, improve from our mistakes, which for me personally is limit orders over stop orders. I should use stop orders. Um, I added a new rule of contaminated trades. If a trade gets partially filled or fronts run my exit or just has a lot of noise, even if I'm break even on that, just walk away. Like it's the next trade is not gonna be clean. And just again pushing towards break evens. And my risk management is good, but break evens are even better. So that's it. I'm here to take high quality trades as usual and execute from a place of discipline and calmness. Okay, let's open bookmap. My computer is 3 days over its restarting date. I don't know if you guys can tell. I mean, I might be a little bit slower in processing these things. Do I need to update this? Oh yeah, it looks like I need to do that. Oh, multi-book? No, I don't need that. Okay, whatever. Yeah, anyways. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the Mac OS 26.5 to come so I can restart the computer. And plus, I need to finish. Episode 4 is very close to being finished, but it's also a banger. I think I did a lot better job in episode 4. Like, I didn't ramble. I was really stuck to the point. Better editing, better attention. What do you call it? Attention and engineering. Like, you know how these social media brands like try to keep your attention? I basically tried to do that to keep your attention for 15 minutes. I didn't put like, someone playing Subway Surfers on the side, but like okay, I'm gonna just stop talking. Okay, let's get to trading. Um okay, let's open trading view. Oh, actually give me a sec. Oh, my iPad froze. Great, nice start. No worries. I'm gonna do a little quick restart. I think what I'm gonna try this time is I'm gonna connect it by what would make every trade. Oh, how did what would make the day a win if every trade loses? Okay, cool. Okay, now I can open trading view. I put the volume a little bit higher for the music because I was thinking it was too quiet. I don't know. We're gonna test the stream because I put it a louder so that because I felt it was too quiet. Let's see. Okay, cool. Now we shall start with our breakdown. Let's start with the 1 week and 1 day as usual. Okay. Okay, so we can see that. I mean, like, look at the weekly chart though. It's very clean, right? Like, every time I come and just get a moment to look at this, I'm just like, wow, that's impressive. That's impressive. Anyone who bought here at the top of this high, top of this high, this top, you're only going up. If you bought here, let's see. But even this week, we had a solid close, like 5.38%, which is amazing. Yeah. I mean, NQ is already making a new high. That's nice to see. ES is slightly under its high. Might be a bearish divergence because ES is under its high, NQ is leading. If NQ starts chopping behind, we could have a little bit of bearish divergence. I don't know how long it will last. Maybe it won't happen. Maybe it just continue higher, or maybe we'll actually take a little bit of selling pressure today. So, I mean, that's really it for that. Let's get to the 1 hour and 4 hour. So on the 4 hour, we can see we're really consolidating above that huge fair value gap. These two candles, very little bit of volume. I mean, of course, there's a lot of volume, but it is a fair value gap at the end of the day. So we are holding this area well. We're kind of consolidating. Do we want to add it here, here, or here? I'll do this one. Yeah, a lot of consolidation, as you can see, that goes for you can see that also ES gap down a little bit more aggressively. Yeah, we're already near back to the highs though. Okay, cool. Let's get to the 15-minute and 30-minute. So VIX is high, 18. Wow. We still have a very high VIX. We're holding the 50 EMA. Yeah, so that's I'm surprised for them gap up on Monday to 18. Interesting. So yeah, that's something to keep in mind, the fact that we have a high 18R. I mean 18R, high VIX. So anyways, on the NQ, was that Bixie? On the NQ, yeah, like I say, we're really consolidating near the high. Still made a fresh high, but still, you know, like we're just consolidating. Could be choppy. We don't have much news. Tomorrow we do have CPI. I don't know how much of an influence it will be for the market, but it is still news. You can see a much stronger gap down on ES. And on the 50-minute just gives us a better. Now I'm still gonna use a 50-minute just because the EMAs, but also just for like when it's choppy like this, it gives you a good technical understanding of where the supports were. So I'm gonna use that. Okay, cool. I think that's it for now. Let's get to the 1 minute and 5 minute. Okay, so I'm gonna first log in. Okay, cool. So, like I said, I'm not graduating to 11 contracts this week simply because I had like it's not the fact that I'm breaking even, the fact that it's just Friday. Just taking a trade and trying to be right on that is just not right. Like it could have been a smaller loss, or I could have just simply waited for a better setup. So because of that, but yeah, okay. So we're just above yesterday's value area. Look at this huge rip higher on the open, but actually we opened much lower. We opened here. Okay, actually even lower than that, but it's not showing. But we're here, so really at that level, pretty significant level. It's in the middle of the range, and then we just passed through value area low, value point of control. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more just so I can like really see the point of control. Okay. But actually, no, I'm gonna keep it like this just so I can see the. This might, because if this is a very strong range too from yesterday, from Friday, so I'm gonna just make sure that I can get a visual of it. And then Q opened on point of control. I mean, actually a little bit above, a little bit retracement of point of control, push out of value area high, and a strong volume. Already conducting value area higher, even at ES. Got Monday. Okay, so strong buyers off the rip, a little bit doji at the top, and then a little bit of a retracement back lower under VWAP. Taking a little bit of heat right now. And on ES is showing greater strength by showing support on VWAP. Yeah, so okay. Now it's just a game of waiting and seeing more clues arise. A little bit of just uncertainty right there. We got valley area around VWAP. Yeah, the buyers and sellers are really transacting around here. I'll show you order flow as well. Oops. Nope, iPad almost froze. So interesting too, though, the fact that, like I say, ES opened above VWAP. I mean, this retracement is above VWAP, above point of control, and now we made a new high, and now NQ is struggling and holding VWAP. This could be bearish. I'm gonna give more clues, of course, but could be bearish here. Liquidity lower, but a lot of liquidity higher too. I mean, I may be wrong. We could just break through this, manipulate higher right now. Got 30 seconds left in this candle. Yeah, so we did get a little manipulation higher. We got a new candle. Oh no, the candle is about to close. 40 seconds left on the 5-minute candle. Yeah, ES is making a new all-time high as we speak.
Let's go. Surrender, not striving. Discipline and patience is your identity. Sit on your hands,
How
Hector.
does a
Sit on
multi-top
your
look?
hands. Don't act. Look.
2 we get filled, we got that wick as protection. Could be on Tesla wick. I don't mind it. Just playing to that multi-top. A little bit front running it too. Got liquidity higher at 425. Under contracts. 425. A low volume node here. I like the entry. You have to like. I don't want it to manipulate the last 10 seconds though. That would be fun. Okay, a little bit of manipulation at the end. If we get a little bit flush, that'll be good. If not, generate some liquidity. Consolidating quite a bit. I mean, where my order is too is a low volume node. I don't like that they moved the order. Strong seller just stepped in. I'm gonna have to cancel this. Remove liquidity at 922. Last seconds, like the last 5 seconds. I'm not gonna get into this last 5 seconds. Let me see how this closes. Last, it's too early. I mean, it's last 5 seconds of the candle. Okay, so happy that I didn't keep my order there. Immediately stomp out. Okay, so I was actually generating liquidity to flush the VWAP. Nice. My question is, how much will it break down? So like, look at all this fair value gaps here. All this. So I'm gonna keep that order. If we do come back up, I don't mind the idea. Strong flush. We can bump this. We can flush to a little test of VWAP. Yeah, that's actually possible. Risk is pretty defined. Yeah. Okay, no. So they're just stacking as a jackknife. Jackknife close. Nice. Flushing a bit. Honestly, a flush to value area high is still on the table. Would have to getting at that wick test, and my risk is don't love the risk. Could honestly front run it a bit, so I can have a little bit more better risk. If I front run it, now I'm risking. It's a little bit better, yeah. This is a little bit better. Now the question is, I'm also gonna get filled slightly above that wick. Holding view up right now. And that flush of these fair value gaps do align with the trade. Buyers just stepping in a bit. Being careful, trying to take a high quality edge, looking at the higher time frames, which are not telling me much as we're just up. Yeah, we're just up. I mean, there is a divergence for sure. But the divergence makes me feel bearish, because I would have expected NEQ to lead. But I can't marry that thesis. I could be wrong, so I have to be careful of my bias there. VIX is still high. So we're breaking down a bit. 26 seconds left. I will admit I'm a little bit worried to take this trade, just because, like, I don't know, I'm just not loving my risk. But that's just, and that's just a little bit of fear of getting in. But it's still a valid trade. But with 5 seconds left, I'd rather wait a second. Probably have to limit into this, or just simply not trade it. So there's our wick test. Yeah, that's the wick test. Actually, no, we front run the wick test a bit. Yeah, played. It just played. It just played. I was just worried about, the fact that we could just have a slightly, like, you know how we push up a bit? I don't know. I was just trying to be cautious, but it's okay. I mean, the edge made sense. Maybe I should have just. It's okay. It's Monday. I'm not gonna. Like. I'm being careful. I don't mind that. Even though it was a good setup, 100% with the fair value gap on ES2. We flush and we just play this level, which is the open of the market 2. Risk is above value area high, so we really gotta have a little bit of strength to get past that. We still got the fair value gap lower. Sellers need to show strength here. If not, then it doesn't play out. So buyers are stepping in right now. View up is at what, 350? Right here. Now 345, so right here. A little low volume mode right here. And the buyer shows strength here. Very close to playing VWAP. Struggling a bit for sure. The buyers do show strength. I can see that play to control. I'm worried about a potential flush. Okay, I got filled. Now, I'm not gonna increase my risk. I can't. Ah, that's annoying. But, I mean, it is what it is. I feel good about that though, like, calm. I'm not like, yeah, it's annoying, but it is what it is. I'm just thinking, like, yeah, no, there's not much I could do. Yeah, that's the problem with just keeping your order there, you know? Like, that's why I get so scared of keeping, like, I feel like I'm a little bit, like, traumatized by keeping orders just so that does not happen, and it happened. And now the trade will likely play out, but I'm a full stomp out now. Yeah. I'm just thinking. Yeah, that play to value area could have been, I mean, I think I just need to really trust the thesis. Like, look, this is a much, like, look, a little bit of exhaustion, right? But now here, this is a higher quality setup. Play to value area high, clear some of the low volume nodes on ES. It's a valid setup. So, I guess the thing is that when it's a high quality setup, have your conviction. When it's a low quality setup, don't keep your resting order. I think that's it. But it's a good loss. I don't honestly feel good. Like, I don't know, I feel very neutral about that. I think it's just because it's a valid loss, you know. Yes, it's a full stomp out, and probably got some slippage. I haven't got a full stomp out for a while, so I'm curious to see how bad it is. Okay, but it is what it is. It's not great. I mean, we're down 3R from the highs, but 2R from actually, no, sorry. I'm break even, so I'm down 1R. Wait, now I'm confused. Okay, so from the highs, I'm down 3R. Okay. Well, I'm down 1R in the week. Okay, there's the flush, but look at the flush. Like, a lot of more pain to be given. Front run the liquidity. So I'm just thinking, like, what could I have done different? Let's just think. So exhaustion happened a bit. We got a little bit of pain. That's basically it. Like, I think I should have not trusted. I think the thing is, I should have not. Yeah, I think that's the main lesson. The main lesson is, okay, first, like, this was a higher quality setup, the play to value very high, but just the fact that if you think about it, like, we're exhausting, we're slowing down. This is the first leg. This is the first manipulation. Look, we manipulated and then boom, we had the breakdown. So I think that's the main lesson. Just like, should have been more patient. Been like, you know what, I'm not gonna keep my order here. I don't trust it. Just that same hesitation should have been applied. Like, that hesitation here was so much stronger, even though it was a better quality setup, an A+ quality setup. But here was a lower quality setup, and I just hesitated to. I mean, and I didn't hesitate to remove my resting order. So I got filled. Then there's the manipulation, a little bit of pain that the market has to give, and then makes the move. and now we're also like pushing higher to view up. But anyways, yeah. Okay. So yeah, I think that's really it. It's a loss. It's a loss. I mean, there's lessons to learn, but overall, I feel good. Like, you know, I feel good energy. Like, yeah, you know, from our highs, we are down 3R. From our break even, we're down 1R. But from our yesterday high, we're just down. Okay. So $300 extra. So that's the cost of getting a full stomp out. $300 extra. So basically, that little slippage I had last week with that favorable stomp, I had a favorable like slippage, so I made extra. It's just erased now, so it's okay. But yeah, that's why I don't like to play with full stomp outs, just because you get slippage like that. Anyways, no, yeah. So it is what it is. I mean, we're down quite a bit, like from the highs. We're down quite a bit, but just gotta continue forward. I mean, at the end of the day, like, if I be very honest with you guys, like, I have basically one trade. Yeah, one trade left. So tomorrow, if it's a loss, I'll be hitting my trailing threshold. Yeah, it is what it is. Like, I can't say much about that. Like, if I do hit my trailing threshold, that's 2. So, I mean, I'll close the account with 2,500 left in the account. I hope it doesn't happen, but you know, things can happen. This is the market. It's probability, it's variance, but I'm gonna continue to execute properly. Like 100%. I do think this trade could have been better, but I'm not gonna beat myself up so hard on this trade. Like, simply, yes, you know, maybe I should have not kept the rest in order. Maybe, you know, have some bigger balls to trade the top, the right A plus quality setup, and honestly, maybe this was just like not the best quality. Like, especially getting filled like that, and then like it, like, I don't know, like, of course I'm also thinking the fact that it manipulated the last 5 seconds. The last, like, the candle basically closed when it filled me, and then that happened. So maybe I could have been like, no, I know this too well, I'm not gonna get into this. It's the candle's about to close, it's gonna move a little, it's gonna have a little bit of noise, and then it didn't play out. And it did have a lot of noise. I mean, that's like, how much risk are you taking? You're taking 30 points of risk. Wow. Anyways, yeah, that's the only thing. Like, it was rough here. I mean, just the fact that I could have taken a better quality setup, and then this, like, the last few seconds, the fact that it was not that clean, like, we were exhausting. Like, you couldn't expect some pain to give, and then the pain did give, then the flush did happen. So I think those are the main lessons. And now, like, there's better setups that I could have probably taken. But yeah, I'm just gonna accept it. Like, thing is, I don't want to, like, thing is, like, the trades I've been taking and losing, yes, you know, sometimes they're not the best setups, but you're gonna be wrong sometimes. And I think the thing is, just because the evaluation make them a bigger deal, because, oh, now I'm one trade away, you know, from hitting my trailing threshold, and that's just how it works. But you know, I had the choice to not allow that to affect me, and that's what I'm trying to do. I feel good though. Okay, I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna come tomorrow and bring A plus performance. Yeah, let's see. I mean, if tomorrow's a winner, I mean, I'll be back at break even, a little bit lower because of $300. And then if Wednesday I don't think I'll be here. Thursday, I mean, I'm definitely gonna be missing 1 or 2 days of trading this week because I got things happening. So let's see. I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, that's the reality. Like, I could be hitting my trailing threshold, or I could be not hitting my trailing threshold, and but it is a little bit, like, in that sense, it's a little bit rough. Like, I don't mind. Like, if you think about it, I'm basically down 3R. I'm down 3 trades from my high, 3 trades, right? But it feels a lot bigger because of the trailing threshold, trying to create artificial urgency, and yeah. I mean, that's my equity high. Like, that's like including the break even trade of it. But if you don't include that, which is valid to do, then because you don't have to worry about trailing threshold, I'm basically down just 2R.
How are you?
So it's not even that bad. Like, it's really not. The question is that, will tomorrow be a winner, or will tomorrow be a loser? You gotta show up, trade well. I mean, of course, do not, like, trade better. No, that's all I can say. Like, like, take that, have conviction on the A+ quality setup. Start to be like, no, you know what? I'm not gonna play this. There's like 5 seconds left. Like, I don't trust it. It probably will have noise. And then you see the second leg, and you see the jackknife. You keep your order right here, and it flushes and it plays out for you, and boom, it's a winner. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay, guys. Close this. Is that my... Yeah, I messed up my mustache. It looks so weird on camera. Okay. Yeah, it's so weird. That's weird, man. It looks like an S. I want to shave it all off, but I'm not going to. Okay. Close everything perfect. Okay, guys. I'll catch you all later. I got things to do. I feel good. I was just about to say the weather's nice, but it's now cloudy. It's like dark outside. But there's still the weather's not like been the best. Like, it's kind of cold still, but anyways, there's things to do. It's the first day of the week. There's a lot to look forward to. I'm gonna be realistic if I do take a loss tomorrow, which again, like, it's possible. Like, even if I have a 60% probability of winning, like, I mean, 60% is like 6 out of my 10 trades will win, 4 out of my trades will lose. So tomorrow is a loss. I'm done. Like, I'm gonna have to. I think what I'll do, I'll take Wednesday, Thursday, Friday off. Not because, like, I need to, it's just because, like, why strive? Like, I have to restart again, so it's frustrating. But at the end of the day, I'm proud of my performance I've delivered. I trade well. Yes, like, the first week was great. The second week, break even. First week was great. Second week was break even. Third week was break even. Lessons were crucial in that, and the consequences that followed were important. But it was really just the fact that I needed to have the contaminated rules as a follow through, which did help. And just be more aware of, I like to call it, the corrupted voice. It's the voice that tells me to try to be right. It's the voice that tells me to try to take a second trade, or like try to squeeze in more profit, or do this or that. I'm getting better at allowing that voice to kind of just have a less of a grip. But that's it. So I'm gonna get back to my other things, and I'll see you all tomorrow. If it is a win, that would be great. Back to break even. Hopefully that is what happens, because that should be what I'm looking forward to, right? And I am. It's just, I guess I'm also just really okay with the fact that it may not be a winner, and I think that's fine. But if it is a winner, I'll be back at break even Wednesday. Don't know if I'm be trading. Thursday, I don't know if I'll be trading. Wednesday, Friday, no, I don't know. So we'll see. Um, but yeah, yeah, okay. Okay, guys, I'm gonna head out. I'm rambling now. Take care, and I'll see you all. See you all later. I mean tomorrow. So take care and have a good one.